Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 15 of Skating to Glory. And before we do start off, I just want to quickly mention that I uploaded my first compilation on FIFA 15 yesterday because it was my birthday. So in case you missed it, then there will be a link in the description down below so you can check it out. But anyway, let's get started off. We go into the first game, and we came against a pretty strong Barclays Premier League side in the 4-3-3 formation. And it's actually us starting off there with Palacio. A couple fake shots. We did get a shot and he got blocked off. Then we got another shot in with Hernanes, but unfortunately I held LB at the time. That is also the reason why he did a chip shot instead of a normal shot. Then in the 7th minute, it's again Palacio there on the ball. We penna actually one of his defenders, then we took the shot, but it went wide. Then only 2 minutes later, it's Memphis Depay there on the ball, on the wing, getting past a couple of defenders. We pass it off to Fernando there, pass it off to Hernanes, a lovely scoop turn to a Ronaldo chop, and we actually do pick up a penalty. So it is Memphis Depay stepping up for it, but unfortunately we do hit the crossbar. Very unlucky, and that probably should have been a 1-0, especially after those chances that we already had during this game. Then in the 16th minute is yet again Depay on the ball. We cut in, we do get a shot in, which is goalkeeper safe. Then somehow we managed to get the ball back. We did get a shot in with Depay, but it went way wide. Then in the 19th minute, it is Palacio there on the ball with a lovely ball roll drag back, a nice 1-2 pass there with Hernanes. We go 1-on-1. We tried to get a shot in yet again, but he got blocked off by one of his defenders. Then instead, in the 24th minute, we go on the counter attack there with Quadrado there. As you can see, lovely stuff there to beat one defender with a nice ball roll. We take on another one with another ball roll. A lovely back heel there to Fernando. We take on another defender with a ball roll, and we do finish it off to make it 1-0 and finally give us that lead. And in the 33rd minute, he has the ball there with Ben Arfa on the wing. Cuts inside, crosses over to David Silva, gets a header in, but in the end, it was a pretty easy save there for Begovic, our goalkeeper. Then just before half time, he has the ball there with Vargas, and he's really pacey. And as you can see, he had some problems defending him, and yeah, he crossed it over to Ramsey, who heads it in for an opener to make it 1-1 and make it all even. So yeah, that was a little bit annoying, especially after we had so many chances in the first half, but we only scored once, which was a bit of a shame. But then only a couple of minutes into the second half, we got a nice goal there with Hernanes to make it 2-1 and extend our lead. And in the 67th minute, it is Nani there on the wing who cuts inside, some lovely stuff. We go with another barrel. We did get a shot in with his weak foot, but a great save there from his goalkeeper. Then in the 71st minute, we do get a final chance there of the game with Depay after some nice skill moves, but yet again it was his goalkeeper to save it. So yeah, that is how the game ended. We won 2-1. As you can see from the stats, we had 8 shots in the whole game, and we also hit the bar there from a penalty in the first half. So I think we maybe should have scored a couple more goals, but yeah, luckily enough we did get the 3 points, so I was happy. Then we move on into the second game, and yet again we came up against another Premier League side with Sterling, Sturridge and Sanchez up front. Some very pacey players, and as you can see, they almost scores the first goal there of the game, but a really nice save there from our goalkeeper. Then in the 9th minute, we get a little bit lucky there. As you can see, we pick it up with Palacio. We beat one defender with a nice skill move, and we do finish it off to make it 1-0 and give us that early lead. And in the 23rd minute, it is Depay on the ball with some lovely skill moves, a nice 1-2 pass there. Then we once again go with the 1-2 pass, this time with Douglas Costa. We cut in, we pass it back to Depay. We go with the finesse shot, but his goalkeeper was there to save it. And on the counter attack, straight away he passes it through there to Daniel Sturridge. I kind of messed up with my defending there yet again, and he gets the shot in there with his weak foot, and he makes it 1-1 to get him back into the game. Then in the 37th minute, it is Palacio there on the ball yet again, where we had a lot of space, so I went with the roulette. We did get a shot in the cross goal as well, and we actually do make it 2-1 to give us that lead back. Then we move on into the second half. We have the ball there with Fernando, well, we pass it off to Palacio, who only has 3-star skill moves, so I basically went with some fake shots only there, as you can see, and you can see it from his defender as well. He didn't really knew what to do. We did get a shot in there at the near post, and we do make it 3-1. A really nice goal there from Palacio, who I think completes his hat-trick. Then in the 61st minute, look at that for a goal from Daniel Sturridge. And you might be thinking, how the hell did he score that? And if you look in the replay, you can actually see that one of my defenders, I think Fernando, blocked the ball off. So yeah, it was a bit of a crazy goal that we conceded. So yeah, he makes it 3-2. Then in the 68th minute, it is Douglas Costa there on the ball, where we cut in with a nice body feint. We did get a shot in with his weak foot, and we do make it 4-2. Then in the 71st minute, I decided to sub on Jackson Martinez. It was the first time he had the ball right there, and he actually scored from it straight away to make it 5-2 and extend our lead. And a couple minutes later, it is again Jackson Martinez on the ball, this time with some skill moves. I tried to get that near post finish, but it just went wide. But then in the 87th minute, it is yet again Jackson Martinez there on ball, where we actually pen out one of his defenders with a nice fake shot. We keep keep going through. We got past them quite easily, and we finesse it around the goalkeeper to make it 6-2. But then in the 90th minute, he does get a goal back there with Daniel Sturridge, but it was of course way too late. So yeah, that is how the game ends. A lot of goals, and I actually think we only need 3 more points in order to win the title. So hopefully we can pull it off with 2 games left. So yeah, I decided to switch to the 4-3-2-1 skill team, and we went into the 3rd game of this episode. And guess what? We came up against another Premier League team with Aguero and Rooney up front. And this is my opponent starting off there with Oscar. Nice ball there to Aguero. Goes with one of those sliding shots, but it just went wide the post. And in the 11th minute, it is Quaresma there on the ball with some nice stuff there as per usual, because he's a really fun player in Ultimate Team. We pass it off to Shikabala. Some lovely stuff there from him as well. We did get a shot in, but a nice save there from his goalkeeper. Then we're in the 18th minute. It is Quaresma there on the ball with a couple skill moves, where we beat one defender. Then eventually we would lose the ball, but then we pick it up straight away with Maxime. We pass it off to Marquisio, who beats one defender with a nice fake shot. Went for a shot with his left foot at the near post, and we do make it 1-0 to give us that lead. And we're in the 28th minute. It is Maxime there on the ball once again, this time with a couple skill moves, who cuts inside there with a nice elastico. We did get a shot in yet again at the near post, but this time it is his goalkeeper to save it. Then in the 30th minute, we get the ball there quite luckily with Shikabala. We pull off the new elastico chop, and yet again his goalkeeper is there to save it. Then from the rebound, we did get another shot in, but it went way wide. And 5 minutes later, this Quaresma on the ball on the wing with of course some skill moves. We pass it off to Jackson Martinez, who beats one defender. We beat another one with a lovely fake shot. We keep going, went for the fake shot to a shot there, but as you can see, his goalkeeper was there to save it. And that was basically the whole picture of the first half, because we had so many chances, but we just couldn't finish them off for some reason. Then yeah, we're in the second half. We got the ball there with William Carvalho. We did get a bit of a volley in there with Quaresma, but again it was his goalkeeper to save it. And instead, in the 54th minute, a nice ball there to Aguero, which I just couldn't believe. Like, he passed it to him and my defenders didn't really do anything, and he actually makes it 2-1 to give him that lead. So yeah, I was a little bit annoyed. I just want to get that goal back, so I decided to tramp it there to Shikabala, who puts it in. Not the nicest goal, but as you probably noticed, like, we had so many chances during this game, but we just couldn't score. And then after we made it 2-2, he got a goal back with Mata, which again I just couldn't believe, because Mata is not really a player that wins headers usually. But anyway, he makes it 3-2. Then in the 75th minute, it is Quaresma there on the ball with some lovely skill moves. We go inside the box. We went for a near post shot, but again it was his goalkeeper there to save it. Then in the 90th minute, we went with some nice 1-2 passing. We pick it up with Jackson Martinez again, trying to get that near post finish going, but again as well his goalkeeper was there to save it. But then in the 90th minute, we picked up a free kick. I decided to lay it off to Depay. We went for a shot which got blocked off. Then we get a header in with Shikabala, which got saved. But then from the rebound, it is Shikabala again with the header at the near post to make it 3-3. And finally got us that goal back, which was just more than deserved, because especially if you looked at the stats at the very end of the game, we were absolutely dominating. Like, we had 13 shots. He also had a lot of opportunities, but still, like, I felt I really should have won that game. But anyway, we picked up a point, which as you can see is not really too bad, because we only need 2 more points now in order to win the title. Basically, we're currently on 17 and we need 19. We have 1 game left, so we basically have to win our next game in order to win the title. We're already promoted, which is nice, but of course we would like to win that title in order to get those 5 packs. So yeah, we move on into the final game of this episode, and we come up against once again a Premier League team, this time in the 4-4-2 formation, with also Kevin Strootman as his midfielder on a low chemistry. But it's actually us starting off there in the 14th minute. It is Shikabala there who passed it off to Quaresma. We beat Mangala with a lovely skill move, and we put it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 and give us that lead. And just before time, we do pick up a free kick with Quaresma. We do get a shot and goal, but a really nice save there from his goalkeeper. Then in the 43rd minute, he has the ball there with his left back, I do believe, pass it off to Daniel Sturridge, and he passes it all the way to Diego Costa. And as you can see, my defender just messed up completely. He got through with Diego Costa and he makes it 1-1 to make it all even. Then we move on into the second half. We play it off to Quaresma. We did get a shot in, but we do hit the post. Very unlucky. And then instead, in the 58th minute, he passes it off to Daniel Sturridge. Goes through, gets a shot in with his left foot and shoots it in to make it 2-1 and actually give him that lead. So yet again, it was really, really annoying, especially when we conceded that second goal. But yeah, we keep going there in the 65th minute. We got fouled, but we keep on going with Jackson Martinez. We pass it off to Shikabala with some really, really nice skill moves. I tried to get a shot in, but we just got blocked off. Then in the 66th minute, we pick it up with Jackson Martinez yet again. A nice 1-2 pass with Maxime. In the end, we pass it off to William Carvalho, who turns around with a nice fake shot, gets a shot in with his left foot, and we actually do make it to make it all even and get ourselves back into the game. Then in the 72nd minute, he has the ball with Daniel Sturridge, and I had some problems defending him because, as you can see, he just kept on turning around. Eventually, he would shoot, and he actually scores as well to make it 3-2 and give him his lead back. Then in the 80th minute, he has the ball with Willian, and he's just so fast to keep up. And again, he just kept on turning around. I think he did some LT-RT dribbling, which is really, really effective, and he actually makes it 4-2 to make it even worse. But then straight from kickoff, I decided to go on all-out attack, just trying to get a goal back basically. Then we pull off a couple skill moves who beat a lot of his defenders, but unfortunately we just couldn't get a shot in because, as you can see, he pulled off a really nice tackle. Then in the 84th minute, we have the ball yet again with Shikabala. We pass it off to Jackson Martinez, and we actually do get a goal back to make it 4-3, at least give us some hope. But then in the 89th minute, he plays a through pass there to Daniel Sturridge yet again. One of my defenders was messing up, and he makes it 5-3 to make it basically game over. So yeah, that is how that game ended. We lost 5-3, which means we unfortunately do not win the title, which is a shame. But yeah, that is how it goes, I guess. So yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. And if you can hit 1,500 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.